discuss in this piece is something that you can apply to any year. Okay. But I wanted to, I will touch on certain facts that are happening right now so that you can have a of what's taking place. Now, I have been through situations such as this in my life. Okay, I've been through situations like this in my life where I've been through, the 2008, 2010 crisis myself. I saw exactly what happened from a housing perspective, from a financial perspective, and that was my boom. That was my boom. I was a late riser in my life. I was not the smartest, person in the room. I've never been the smartest person in the room, and I hope that I'm never the smartest person in the room. Well, I hope I am eventually, but later on in my life, I hope that happens. But I never had the smarts, but one thing I did have was curiosity. And this is going to be one of the things, if you want to write this down, I hope you guys are writing, but curiosity is probably going to be the most important tool that you want to have when you are looking to take yourself from where you are today to reaching next levels. Because if you don't have curiosity, then you'll always keep the same information that you have. It will die, it will stale out, because new technologies, new information, new ways of doing things are happening every single day. So for myself, I have a lot of information. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of certain, I know a lot about a little. I know a lot about a little, and I know a little bit about a lot. So being able to understand that and know that I'm not tied, I'm not married to any of that information. Okay, I see that information, I can use it, apply it. Guess what? But I'm always learning. So now this piece, next dimension, next thing that I can take advantage of. So curiosity is going to be very important. Okay, Warren Buffett have always said, okay, people are greedy. Okay, you should not, and I'm paraphrasing. But when people are not greedy, that's when you should be greedy. Meaning when things start to slow down, recession, when things start to slow down, that's when you need to think about, oh my God, what can I buy right now? How can I take advantage of this time? When people are spending a lot of money, that is not a great time. Why is it not a great time? Why? When people spend a lot of money, prices of assets go up. When we go through a recession and price comes down, okay, this is the time to buy. Why? Because the prices of that same asset, okay, are now lower in value. Why? Because there's money being taken out of the economy. So when money is taken out of the economy because we're going through a recession, that means it's cheaper to buy that same asset. The asset is still the same asset. It still produces the same quality of goods. It doesn't lose its impact whatsoever. The only thing that changed was the price of that asset. And the price is dictated upon the amount of money that's in circulation. So this is why recessions are always a good time to get in and to find opportunity. Okay. So we are embarking on unprecedented times right now. Unprecedented times. It's probably never happened in your lifetime. Okay. So this is why you have to be, and I'm telling you this, guys, because I didn't have this information in 2008 and 2010. But what happened for me was curiosity. I said, well, what does this mean? And that's when I started researching, reading books, doing trainings, traveling, getting mentorships. I mean, from the most successful people in America. Okay, so I did that for the last 12 years. Okay, so now there are also good things that can come out of this, right? This will help people change. Okay, it's going to help people change. This right here is going to be a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call for me in 2008. I woke up and I said, oh my God, you know what, man, you know what? It is time. I got to do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was getting eviction notices. I was getting so much bad things was happening to me. We had inflation. We had all this other stuff. I was losing money. I didn't even have any equity in any home I was renting. So it was a click for me. It's like, oh my God, I have to get my stuff together. I have to get together. So this is gonna help This situation that we're getting ready to experience right now is getting ready to help bring about change. All right. Know another thing as well. You will get better. Okay. When there's tough times, my friends, my brothers and sisters, where there's tough times, always be a wake-up call. Through tough times, you will always find doing something else. Through tough times, it will wake you up and say, hey, what you're doing is to change your game. Okay. All right. So what right now? What do we have to do? Number one, you have to accept. This is going to be very, very important. Accept where you're at. Don't try to play defense, because that is not the name of the game. You don't want to play defense. You always want to play offense. You have to accept what's coming. Okay? Accept it. Accept the fact that, listen, we're going to be in a recession. Okay? Okay? Know that, hey, we're going to lose money. Okay? We're going to accept this stuff. We know that we know the dollar is going to turn bad on us. It's not going to treat us anything as fiat currency. It's not going to do anything for us. We know that. So the idea is to be in acceptance of where you're currently at right now. We know, just know that this stuff is bad. Know that it's bad. Don't try to think about it. Don't try to navigate and wrap your head around what's taking place. Only wrap your head around enough information that will wake you up. All we need you to do, all you want to focus on, is waking up. Okay? Wake up. Because when you wake up, now, guess what? Now you can take action in your life. Okay? Now, these are some things that you can do. Right? Some people are now, you're going to be passive. Okay? There are some people during this time, these people are going to be passive. Okay? And typically what happens when you're passive, you simply do nothing. Okay? You're going to sit there and you're going to do nothing. Passive. Just, hey, this is what it is. I get it. I understand it. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to just let whatever the Federal Reserve want to do. They want to help strip out my wealth. It's completely fine. I get it. Hey, listen, we live in America, guys. We live in America. I get it. It's just going to happen. You don't do anything, though. You understand it, but you don't do anything. That is not what you want to do. Now, you can be a spectator. Okay. Now, a spectator, all you do is simply watch. Okay. So you're not even thinking about what's happening. You're just here. You're living. You're just in the world. You're just a spectator. You're just, oh, okay. Inflation is high. Man, did you see the gas prices? That is very high. And that's it. It doesn't do anything for you. You're not taking any action. You're not doing anything. You're just speculating. Now, you can also be a victim. Okay? Now, you can be a victim. Sorry for the sloppy handwriting, guys. I am a doctor. You can be a victim where you simply make excuses. You can simply make excuses. You can be a victim and you just say, hey, you know what? I'm a victim. This sucks what happens. The Federal Reserve should be ashamed of themselves. The federal government should be ashamed of themselves. These stores, these big box stores, these corporations should be ashamed of themselves. You can sit there and make excuses all you want. Or you can contract. Okay? Pull back. Okay? You don't want to pull back. Why do you want to pull back? You don't want to pull back. Now, this is what typically happens. Either you're going to sit there, you're going to do nothing, passive. You're going to spectate, you're just going to sit there and watch. You're going to be a victim, you're going to sit there and make excuses. You're going to contract, you're going to sit there and you're going to pull back. You're going to say, uh-oh, guess what? I got to pull back. I got to decrease my expenses. This is called, in my book, this is called playing defense. Okay? In the world of uncertainty, in the world of heartache, pain, turmoil, war, one of the things that you never want to do is contract. Okay? But what you want to do this is my go-to. You want to become. This is the key. Become who you were destined to be. Become who you know you are to be. Become your dreams. Become your future. Know that there's stuff going on in the economy right now, but understand that I have to become who I am because it's predicated on the success of me as well as my family. You know, when I changed my life in 2008, around that time frame, I'm a new person. I didn't know what that person looked like, but all I knew, one thing I did know is that I did not have enough information to make quality decisions. So this is a question that you may want to ask yourself. What are the questions? What are the things that you feel like you're missing? Where do you lack in your life? Why aren't you able to become who you want to be able to become? Okay. So when we are becoming this new person, when we are becoming aware of what's taking place, and now we want to take action. Okay. We now want to, start over. Okay. You can start over right now, or you can start where you are. Okay. Now, I like to start where I'm at. I don't like to start over. The only people that's going to fall into this start over category are people who are not where they want to be financially. These are people that have poor education. You don't really have a lot of information. These are people who are, you may be on drugs. You may be addicted to something that you just can't free yourself of. So these are the people that you want to start over. That's the category you want to be. Or if you are, for the most part, where you need to be, you say to yourself, man, I have a job, but I just don't make a lot of money. I don't drink, but I don't drink a lot. I may drink a little bit, but I'm just not disciplined with my money, with my time, with my resources. Okay. So you want to just start where you at. Okay. You want to add / keep what serves you. Okay. So you have to ask yourself, what's serving you right now? What are the benefits? What are the things that are helping you? What are the things that are keeping you where you need to be in your life? Okay. This is what you want to think about. Now, this is a strategy that I recently learned, and I want to share it with you guys. This is something that I've implemented, that I am going to implement in 2023. Okay. Something that I'm going to implement. Now, this is one of the first steps. This is the first step in changing the trajectory of your life. Okay. Now, you can start where you're at. Okay. Or you can start over. But what I'm getting ready to explain to you is probably $1 trillion worth of information that I summed up in literally 3 sections. Okay. You want to start where you're at, or you can start over. And you ask yourself where you're at in that bucket. I want you to write down where you're at. Are you a start over person, or are you a start where you're at person? Okay. Now, you want to have goals set for yourself. So I want you guys to write down goals up under which person you are. Okay. When you have time, I want you to write down a list of goals. Okay. Things that you really want to accomplish in your life. Okay. Now there's going to be something that's called journey. It's going to be a journey in which you have to take to get you to where you want to go. Okay. Now along that journey are what I call requirements. Horrible at this stuff, guys. Requirements. So when you have requirements, your goal with these requirements are to make them less complicated. Okay. You want to make your requirements less complicated. So let's just say, for instance, you had a requirement or you had a goal to make $1 million. But you know, in order to get there along that journey, you have to have certain requirements that's going to help you get that $1 million. Some people may say, well, if I need to make $1 million, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to start a company. Okay, I'm going to start an engineering company that's going to, I don't know, build the next computer. Let's just say, for instance, okay? But you may say to yourself, why am I doing it? I need $1 million. Why would I go out there and start a company? That's making it very complicated for you to make a $1 million. So what you want to do is make your requirements less complicated as much as you possibly can. Dumb it down if you have to. Okay. And ask yourself, okay, if my goal is to make $1 million, then how many people do I need to touch? And how many people are going to be able to give me that money? Can I get 10 people to give me $100,000? Okay. All right. So if that's the case, then what do I need to do? What do I need to sell them to be able to get $100,000? You can break down the math however you want. But how many people? Everything is going to be tied to people. Okay. Your requirements, when we talk about making them less complicated, it's always going to be less people, and it's going to be more. It's going to be the more people you have, the more people you're able to affect, the more people you're able to touch, the more people you're able to connect with. It's going to be the avenue to helping you hit that $1 million target. Okay. Step number 2, you want to delete the things that's non-serving. Delete the things that are non-serving to you. You may say, well, Mike, okay, I get that. But what do you mean by not serving? Now, I want to delete the things that are not serving me. These are bad people. Who are the people that's in my circle that's preventing me from reaching more people, quality people? Now, every person is not created equal. Now, every person can help you hit $1 million, but every person that you add to your database are not going to be quality people. Each person is going to need a different quality touch. So if we know that we need these requirements, we need to make our requirements less complicated. We need $1 million. I need people that are quality people that are able and ready to transact with me. So the quality of people that I'm touching is going to be very important. I need to delete the people or the things that are not serving me, that are not helping me reach these certain people. So what we're essentially doing, we're backing into what our goal is. Our goal is $1 million. Whatever your goal is, guys, whatever that is for 2023, you want to back into it. If your goal is to be a business owner, okay, all right, so great. Who are the people that I need to connect with to help me to make sure that this business is successful? Which business partners? What sort of attorneys do I need? What sort of money people do I need? What type of customers? What does my customer profile look like? And delete the people that are not serving you. Who are the people that's not serving you? It could be your family. It can be friends. So, but you have to get honest with yourself and ask yourself, who do I need to delete? Okay. And then lastly, you want to simplify and optimize the process. Okay. You want to simplify and you want to optimize the process. Make it as simple as you possibly can. Okay. Like I told you, I need $1 million. Okay. $1 million. So if I have $1 million divided by 12, I know I need $83,000 to get me $1 million. Okay. All right. That's per month. Okay. What about I need it per day? What do I need to make per day? We're going to make this very simple. Per day, I only need $700 per day to get me that. Let's just say you had a product that you're able to sell, okay, for $100. I want you guys to follow me. You have a product that you can sell for $100. All you need is 27 people to transact with you $100 per day. Okay. So all you have to do is back into it and make it very, 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 very simple. Okay. Now I want to get into this is very important, because I hope you guys were writing that down. Very, very important. That's a strategy that I'm implementing this year, making things less complicated, making it very easy. So the next thing that we want to do is, we have to ask ourselves, we have to make these hard decisions. Okay. We have to make very, very hard decisions. With great risk comes great reward. Being able to delete the people that's always been in your life for years and years and years is going to be very important. Okay. Making a very hard decision. So we need to focus on our inventory contacts. Who do we have in our inventory? Who do we have as part of our contacts? Can these people provide any value in my life in which where I'm going? If they can't, why are they in your contact? They are not quality. They are not qualified people. In order to sell anything, in order to be anybody that we want, number one, we first have to qualify. Is this person willing and able to transact with me? Yes or no? Remember, we're trying to simplify this thing. Okay. Yes or no? Then what we want to do is list out our assets. I hope you guys are writing this down for you guys. And I'll try to put this in a PDF for you guys, so it make it a little bit easier for you. But list out your assets. What are your assets? What are your liabilities? Now, always remember, when it comes to assets and liabilities, assets, okay, is meant to increase your value. Okay. Liabilities. Now, this is going to be very important here, guys. Liabilities will decrease the value of yourself. The liabilities will decrease the value, as well as these liabilities will always be people who don't provide value, but also people who are stagnant in your life. Now, there are people that can be stagnant in your life that are just there. Those are liabilities. Why? Because when these stagnant people need assistance, or they need help, or they want to cry out because they dated the wrong guy in their life, they're going to come right back to you. They're going to pull from your asset. Remember, assets are meant to go up in value. So if they pull from your assets, that means they subtract your value. That is not what you want. Okay. So inventory your contacts. Who do you have in your contacts? Can they help you get to where you want to go in your life? Be intentional about who you speak with, where you go, who you hang with. Who are these people that you're connecting with every day? Who are you spending most of your time with? And then list out these assets. List out your assets and liabilities. Okay. And then also just define what's most important to you. What's important and what's not important. Write that down, guys. What's important to you, and then what's not important to you in your life. What's important, what's not important. It can be your family, it can be your child, it can be success, it can be wanting to live in have your own business and be able to wake up at any hour that you want to wake up in and do whatever you want to do. Okay. And then there's going to be some people that's here that just needs to simply take yourself to zero. In my life, I've went to zero so many times. Like, I have no shame in my game when I say, listen, I'm no longer interested. I want to back out of this deal. I'm done. And I want to make that hard decision. The harder your decisions, the greater your wealth. The harder your decisions, the further you can go. The harder your decisions, the greatest things can come to you. Why is that? With great reward comes great risk. So you have to risk. You have to make these hard decisions. If your decisions that you're making are very simple, like, hey, do you want to go there with me tonight? That's an easy decision. Hey, yeah, can you come over here and help me move this couch, or do you want to come and help me? With this event that I'm hosting. Now, you can do it if you want to make a contact with the person, but that's an easy decision to make. Yes or no. You just make a decision. But if somebody say, hey, Mike, I am getting ready to go on a 6-month crusade, okay, across America. and I need someone by my side that's going to help me with the day-to-day aspect of it. Let's just say, for instance, I'm going on this financial binge, and I'm going out there with Tony Robbins or somebody big, okay? And they say, Mike, we want you by our side, and we need you to commit, 6 months. It's going to be 12-hour days. You're going to be away from your son from some time, but we need you. I think that's going to be great for you. Guess what? That's a very hard decision for me to make. Because why? Because of my dedication that I have to my son, to my family, to my day-to-day regimen, right? So the harder your decisions you're able to make, the harder, the greater reward. And you only get connected with these hard decisions when you're making better contacts. When you're focusing on your assets, these could be people. Don't get it construed, guys. Assets are people. Assets are money. Assets are physical things. Assets can be anything that provides value in the area in which you want to be successful in. Okay? All right. So here's one of the greatest things that I wrote down as well, guys. I love this piece right here because this is probably, if you don't get anything else from this video, besides the strategy that I just laid out, right? How to delete, remove, optimize. Remove what perpetuates the bad and leave the people who support the bad. Okay? Remove what perpetuates your bad. Leave the people who support the bad. Profound moment. That's a bar. Remove what perpetuates the bad. There are so many things. There are so many people. There are so many influences. There are so many things you watch on TV, YouTube. These are people. Everybody that is not meant to be in your life, that cannot get you to the next area of your life, typically perpetuates the bad, the things that are not good in your body right now, things that you're just not good things that you're thinking about. These are the bad things. Okay. So if you know that these things are perpetuating the bad, these are the things that you want to remove. Remove the things that are perpetuating the bad and leave the people who support that bad doing, that bad wrongdoing. When you remove them, I'm telling you right now, I did it. When I removed the people, I shifted and I started meeting the people that can only benefit me. I can always help people who cannot help me right now. I can always come back and help them, but I cannot be a better me staying in the same bucket that I'm currently in. I cannot be a great person in a crab bucket with crabs. I cannot be in the same, I cannot perpetuate myself. I cannot take myself to a higher level. There was one person, very successful real estate agent here in Atlanta. And she said that, listen, I don't recommend anybody. Now she's a successful agent now. She said, I don't recommend anybody listen to a billionaire. She said, you need to listen to the person who have the same amount of money as you do. Mind blown. Boom. Right there. Every person under the sound of that voice should have left every single content piece. I would have left her company on the mere fact that she said, I need to listen to people who are on the same level as me. Because if I'm on the same level, if I listen to people who are on the same level to me, guess what? I can only be who they are. Why do I want to be who they are? Hell, why do I want to be the same person that I am? Because if we're friends, if we are connecting with each other, then we believe the same things. We should have the same amount of money. My greatest asset that I did, I left my circle and I left quick. I left Virginia. I moved to Atlanta. Bam. Nobody asked me where I'm going. I didn't want to tell anybody. I put as much in my apartment as I possibly can in my car. And I left down without any notice anyway. My mother didn't know. My father didn't know. My brothers didn't know. No one knew. I left. Make the hard decision. The harder the decision that you make, the further you can go in 2023. Okay. Write out your priority list. Okay. This is another step. What are the priorities in your life? What's most important to you? Write this stuff down. What is most important to you in 2023? What's not important to you? Is drinking not important to you? Is clubbing not important to you? Is, having a relationship with someone, is that not important to you? Be intentional and live discipline every single day. Live into, because the more you push, because remember, I'm trying to get you to extract and pull. Okay. I need you to extract and pull. Okay. When you extract, that means that you're removing information out. You're removing the bad out. But when you're pulling, okay, you're pulling towards your success. You're pulling towards, you're leaning into where you need to go in your life. Okay. What do you need? Who do you need to help you hit your goal? Learn something new every day. This is one of the things that I've always said to myself. Learn something new every single day, guys. You have to learn something new every day because, hey, the economy, technology, strategies change all day, every day. So you have to be in the know of what's going on, what's taking place. I get a daily report and like finance. I'm in finance, right? So I get like these daily reminders or daily reports, updates, what's going on financially. When the Fed minutes come out, I'm reading the minutes, finding out what's going on because it helps me position my finances. So if you are in if you're a chiropractor, or if you're in dentistry, or if you're in real estate, you need to find out what's going on in those markets. You need to get those daily updates so that you are learning every single day. Okay, so that's a new law that just happened. Okay, guess what? We can capitalize on this law that just happened because I know about it. Not a lot of people are going to know about it. Why? Because I'm educating myself. I'm learning something new every single day. Okay, leave your comfort zone. Leave your comfort zone. When I left Virginia, that was a comfort zone. All my family was there. My support system was in Virginia. I left a comfort zone because the more uncomfortable you are, the more you have to work to get ahead. Leave your comfort zone. Because when you're around yourself or your people that are supporting you, these people are going to perpetuate the bad. So I was just telling you guys, they perpetuate the bad. You don't want to be around anyone that perpetuates the bad. Okay? There's no possible change that can take place in your life with simply adding on top of the bad. Okay? That's like saying, hey, man, I didn't shampoo my hair. Okay? I didn't shampoo my hair, but I'm about to throw a wig on my hair. Let me see. I know I didn't wash my car, but I'm going to throw wax on it. Okay? I know I didn't take a shower this morning, which I did. I know I didn't take a shower this morning, but I'm gonna throw on clean clothes on top of it. But you're still gonna stink. You're not gonna smell fresh. You might as well just throw on dirty clothes, right? So there's no change by adding. Okay, you must extract. You must extract. Okay. Couple things real quick. I want you guys also to get rid of. These are some things that you can get rid of. Write it down. I need you guys to write this down. Get rid of expenses. Listen, inflation is high. Federal Reserve is going to keep on increasing interest rates. You're going to continue losing money. You need to decrease your expenses as much as you possibly can. Get rid of the old things that are just simply not serving you. There are certain things in your life right now that are not serving you anything. They're just there. They're leeches on your life. They're leeches on your career. You have to program your mind and live intentional every single day. Man, listen, I may be boring right now, but give me 3 years. I may not have the money that I want right now, but give me 3 years. I may not have the mindset that I have right now. I may not have the right mindset, but give me 3 years. And I promise you guys are going to just like completely change the game. You're going to completely change the narrative. You will not be the same person in 3 years than you are today. Mark my word. If you follow what I just gave out, if you follow it, you will have a game-changing life. Okay? Get rid of people that you just simply cannot support. Now, there are some people who I can support who I still left. But that was my deal. Okay? Who are these people that you just can't listen? I just cannot support you right now. It doesn't provide any value. If it doesn't provide value, if it does not increase your value, then you cannot support them. If it don't increase your value, you cannot support them. Period. How? How, Sway? How? Okay. Get rid of excuses. Hey, I can't, man, listen, I really want to go learn this thing, or I really want to go through this program that Mike put together. But hey, I don't know, man. I got some other stuff that I got to get done right now. But guess what? You're going to go play basketball. Okay. Or you're getting ready to go do something that's not going to provide any value. In 2023, I challenge all of you guys to do more activities that provide value in your life and less activities that provide liabilities in your life. Ask yourself every day, is it providing great health in my life? Okay, cool. Let's do it. Does it provide more money in my life? Okay, cool. Let's do it. Does it provide stability in my life? Okay, cool. Let's do it. Does it create more people in my ecosystem? Okay, great. Let's do it. Everything that I'm naming to you is a way of increasing your value. And people are going to be the most critical asset to everything that you do. Get rid of free time. The more things that you have on your calendar, guys, I promise you guys, the more things you have on your calendar, keep your calendar packed, keep it stocked every day. I have a 3-goal rule. Every single day, I have 3 things that I do every single day that I know that I need to get done. That's going to help me get closer to my destiny. It's going to help me get closer to my goals. These are 3 things that I focus on every single day, that no one changes it. No one alters it. I control it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care how bad I feel. Just 3 things that I need to do every single day, and these change every single day, and I have to do. I challenge you guys to set that list for yourself, because you're starting to get these quick wins, which then increases your motivation, it increases your drive, and ultimately it increases your success because you become more successful. And then lastly, it increases your confidence, which is the most important thing out of it all. Get rid of underperformers, right? If you got people in your circle right now, get rid of them, right? The higher you fire, the quicker you fire people, the quicker you can reach success. The quicker you can let go of people that's not serving you, the quicker to your success. Making hard decisions, going right back, make hard decisions. The harder the decisions that you make, the more success that you will have. But you have to live intentional. You have to be intentional about these things, guys. Like you just cannot expect to receive success like doing the same thing that you've always done your entire life. Like, you cannot reach success by keeping negative underperformers in your life. Like, you cannot reach success by doing the things that don't provide value, right? Come on, guys. Like, we got to wake up. We got to wake up. Okay. Action items. Okay. I want you guys to expand your future. Think about the goals that you have right now, but I want you to 10x your goal. So let's say a financial goal. You have a financial goal of $1 million. I want you to put 10 million. If your goal is to say, I have a salon company, I want 3 offices, I want 3 salons. Hey, I want you to make it 13. Okay. I want you to increase your future. I want you to expand your future, because the more you expand yourself, the more you know that you're going to have to work towards it, the more that you're going to have to be dedicated to your system. Okay. I'm not saying that you're going to hit those goals. I'm not going to say you're going to have 13 salons, but what if you hit 9? Okay. So always expand your initial goal. Focus on your assets. Okay, well, I already said it. Focus on your assets. Your assets are your value. Your liabilities are your detractors. Okay, income and expenses. Think of assets as income. Think of your liability as expenses. Okay, the thing that comes out of your income and expenses is typically your cash flow. It's your cash flow. So what does your cash flow look like? Do you have a negative cash flow? Because if you have a negative cash flow, that means that you're not valuable to anyone, not even yourself. Assets, increase them. Make sure they stay in increase, and make sure your liabilities are removed out of your life. The least amount of liabilities, the better. Create great partners. We touched on that. Great partners is going to be the key to success. I cannot urge you guys the amount of money, the amount of success that I've had just by making the right contacts. They're going to pull you forward. Sometimes you're not going to always have the energy to be able to do things, but these successful people, these people that are great partners of yours, they're going to be able to pull you forward and introduce you to new areas that you've never experienced in your life. This is for 2023. Be disciplined. Be 100% disciplined. I cannot tell you enough. How important discipline is. And so in the act of being disciplined, what I want to share with you guys today is I put together, and this is only for people who really want to take off. These are people who want to hit every single goal they have. They want to 10x their goal. They want to 20x their goals in 2023 and beyond. I am putting together, this is my first time doing this. I typically do one-on-ones, but I am putting together a 6-week mentoring call. I may extend it. I'm always going, like, for instance, this video was only supposed to be 30 minutes. I think I may just be over an hour. I don't know. But I put together an offer. It's a 6-week mentoring session, 6 sessions with me. We're going to deep dive. I'm bringing some of the top heavy hitters that I know to be, and we're going to jump on these calls with you guys, and we're going to answer any question that you have. We're going to give you a topic. We're going to touch on what's going on in the market. We're going to touch on where you're at. We're going to help you build out your plan for 2023. We're going to help you execute on those plans. We're going to tell you where the flaws are, where the areas of opportunity are. If you're in finance, okay, guess what? I'm in finance. So you need to ask yourself, okay, if I have a financial goal, then okay, cool. Okay, so how are we going to hit that? I'm going to lay out the strategy for you. I'll lay that thing out right for you. If you are a business owner and you say, hey, I need help propelling my business. Okay, I need help with, it could be tax strategies. It could be ways in which your company can save more money. We're going to give you the resources. I'll give you everything that I have. Okay, in the 6-week mentoring session, and I may extend this to 10 sessions, depending on the outflow, depending on how many people we get turned on by this. $197, guys. It's probably the cheapest or the least expensive mentoring session. You may say, hey, pay for what you get for. But I like to reverse that, right? Because I'm in the business of helping people. I don't have to come to you guys and do these videos for you, but I just want to help. I know that the key to my success, in order for me to be great, and this is what God, I believe truly what God gave to me, is God said, listen, I need you to help my people. I need you to spread wealth. I need you to spread the knowledge to people who don't have this information. So I want to mentor you guys. Let me mentor you. Let me help you. Okay. This piece that we went over today is completely free. You can watch this video and do nothing with it. That's perfectly fine by me. But if you're someone who want to take their life to another different level, you have to be able to commit to more information. Again, it goes back to the people. Who are you surrounding yourself around? Get out of your inner circle and surround yourself with people who are doing these things that you want to be successful in. Okay. So signing up for the course or signing up for this mentoring session is $197. That's equated to $32 per session. And I may throw in a couple more sessions in there for you, which is going to decrease that amount. Right. So it's not a money thing. This $197, the only reason why there's a charge there is because people that if I do this for free, there are people who will not take they will take advantage of my time. And these are people who just simply will not take action. OK, we find that there was a study as well that was done. We find that people who spend money on something of quality, those are the people who take the most action. So what helps me be happy and feel good about what I'm doing is the fact that I know that you guys can be successful. Nothing serves me more than having a testimonial shown. So I want you guys to take advantage of this course. I want you guys to take advantage of this mentoring session. It's probably going to be one of the most interesting things you did this entire year for 2023. It's going to definitely provide value back into your life. I want to say thank you to the people who have already signed up on this program. Like I said, the people that have already taken action, I am going to throw in a t-shirt for those people who have already took action. It's our Become t-shirt. That's going to be included because I want you guys to get off to the new year in a fresh way. I want you guys to achieve everything that you've always wanted to achieve in 2023. Always remember, man, extract. Okay. Take out the things that's not bad. An extraction can also be something that's holding you back mentally. There's something that's preventing you from saying, listen, I don't want to take action right now. What is that? What is that? Is that consistency? Is that what you've always known to do? Is that what you learned? Remember, extraction. Extract. How are you extracting out of your mind? What are you extracting? Restract these things should be. Is this a hard situation for you or is it an easy situation for you? Remember, we talked about that. Is it easy or hard? Okay. It's very easy to me because it pays for itself. Okay. What you may have in your mind is, hey, is this course going to really serve me well? Is this course going to be the value that I need in my life? Is it going to be worth $197? Am I going to get at least $197 worth of it? Listen, guys, I've already given you $197 worth of content on this free channel right now. It's free. You've already got a $197. If you say it's not $197, then that's perfectly fine. It is a guaranteed satisfaction. If you're not happy, I'll refund your money back. Simple, easy. I'll refund it because I'm in the business of helping people. I am that committed to you guys because I know where I was and I know the information that I needed. And I know that by taking action, when somebody said, hey, Mike, make this decision right now. I need you to make the decision right now. I was very slow making decisions. The opportunity passed. It was no longer there. Okay. This mentoring course. Okay. It's not about the 197 because I'm going to simply, increase the cost later on. Okay. This mentoring session, as the pipeline grows for me. Okay, the cost will have to increase because I will need more resources to be able to fulfill everyone's desire and need in that mentoring session. Okay, so you can take advantage now. You can extract this thing that's preventing you from taking action right now, and you can pull the information toward you. Pull the good things toward you. Pull the good things, extract the bad. Pull the good, extract the bad. Pull the good, extract the bad. If you cannot fulfill this simple extraction and pull, it's going to be a very difficult year for you in 2023. So you have to ask yourself, what are you doing? How are you going to be able to take action right now? Take action. 197. There's going to be a link we're going to embed inside the video so you guys will be able to take action. Again, thank you to everyone who's already taken action. We're going to throw in that t-shirt for you. And I may also throw in some other sessions for you guys as well. The course, the session is 197. It's probably going to be the easiest and quickest investment that you've made in your entire life. 2023 is all about success. It's all about action. It's all about discipline. It's all about moving forward. It's all about success. Okay. If you're not one of those, if you're still on the fence, I don't want you to buy it. Don't buy it. Don't take course. Don't take the course. Don't take the mentoring session. Don't do it. Just simply don't do it. Take this free information and try to use it to your benefit. And that's cool too, because at least I'm still helping you. But if you really want to take action, take action. 197. All right, guys, I love you guys. I want you guys to be successful in 2023. Hope this information served you well. I'm just glad that I'm able to come out here and support you guys and give you guys all the information that you need. All right. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. And listen, we're going to do more content. I'm going to still be dropping content on YouTube for you guys. So stay tuned there. But I want you guys to share this video with your family and friends. Don't matter what year. I know I'm doing this for 2023. The offer may change throughout the year. So this offer is not going to always be there. This is only for people who are watching this video right now and have access to this video so that you can then click on the link and get this information, this proprietary information. Heavy hitters going to be on this call. I'm talking millionaires. I'm trying to get, one billionaire to join this call with us. I think I may be able to make that happen, but I need you guys to be committed as well. The bigger my ecosystem, the more value I can provide to you guys. Okay. All right. So I love you guys and I will, see you guys.